to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. We're in the month of January, and for our scent of the month is Torrential Rain. You get 25% off anything in our shop that is scented in that fragrance. Plus, we have other sale items as well. I'm sure you'll find something you'll enjoy, so swing on by. Check that out, and I know you'll find good stuff there. I want to welcome new and returning viewers. Thanks for joining us today. It'll probably be a quick podcast. We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
So what do we got on the list for
this week's segments? Include Farm Happenings, Farmer's Almanac, In the Coop, and the Arena Roundup.
Yeah, see? Quickie. So
yeah. We'll skip two of them. Farm Happenings.
So let's...
Fuji had her new old chemo that was spread out throughout the week, and so far so good. So, and if you're new, Fuji is our little food. She's our little Fuji, our little white Chihuahua here, and she has lymphoma. She's been going through chemo for 17 months now, and
she's fighting like a girl.
Yep, fighting like a girl.
She's like, I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap.
She wanted in my lap. She's been real wanting mommy.
Yeah.
More so. I mean, she always wants right with me, but it's been more so the past couple of days. Even when I've been doing yoga, which she usually doesn't get near me when I'm working out, and so.
Well, she's usually on the front room couch, and you're in a completely different room than you, and so. Yeah. But so far so good. She hasn't had any adverse effects from this chemo, because the first time she had it, I think she was getting, it was right when she first was diagnosed, and she had gotten like 3 drugs all within a really short period of time, and then she got really lethargic, and we had to take her up and get her on some IVs and stuff like that, and so we were concerned that it was going to be that way with this. So the vet actually spaced it out over a couple days, so she's getting it a little bit on Tuesday and a little bit on Thursday or Friday. Wednesday, Friday.
But she had other nausea medicine the other days, so. But
yeah, so far so good. She's actually acting normal and chipper as she usually is, which is good, which is a good thing, because the important thing is finding the drugs that'll keep battling the cancer, that she doesn't get immune to them. So. Yeah. But
I had doctor and blood work this week, and all's well there, and. Haven't mentioned on the podcast, I don't think, about my aunt. She was diagnosed with uterine cancer right at Christmas, because we didn't know what was going to go on with Christmas. Well, she's gotten the flu, still trying to set up her surgery and radiation treatments, and then she takes care of my one grandma. She got the flu. My aunt had to call the paramedics on her. Then my aunt's husband got the flu, and so everyone was in the hospital this week. It was like, and my aunt was having an hour and a half away for her treatment thing to get that going, and so it was hospital weeks
and rough with the flu, and trying to get everybody healthy, because they're going to delay her surgery because they need to do the surgery, but they're going to delay it because of her flu. Yeah, so hopefully she actually planned to get
and all of them had the flu shot.
Yeah.
Well, let's not go on to another soapbox.
So she'll be going in for surgery later on this month, which is good. I'd hope it would be quicker, but with her being sick, there's no way that they can they can't get her in until she's over the flu completely. So.
And she had got the flu from the oncologist down there, so it's like, oh man.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's been one of them weeks.
Yeah, it's been a week.
Yeah, and so I guess we'll cut over to my stuff now. But I was off on vacation, and this week was my first week back to work. But in between our podcasts, I was doing like the last little bit of all my projects. So I'd actually gotten some concrete work done that I was trying to get finished up beforehand. That was kind of like this seemed like so long ago now.
Such a long week.
But I'd gotten the concrete work all done that I was planning on doing, and and it's been freezing out here, and that's a problem. So when concrete, when it's first set up, freezes, the top layer will actually chip off because it'll freeze and it'll crack off the surface. The nice smooth surface that you get all smoothed out and looking nice. And so one of the tricks that you do when you're doing concrete in cold weather is you lay plastic over it, and that because when concrete cures, it actually generates heat. It's actually a chemical reaction that's generating heat. So I go out and lay out plastic, and just for good measure, I lay out towels and stuff on top of it. So far I went out. I actually had time this weekend to go out and check on it, and everything looks good. So I think we're good on that front. But I was hoping that it wouldn't freeze. And a couple days earlier in this week, it had got down into the 20s. I know that's not cold here to you guys who are buried in snow, but it's cold enough to mess up my newly poured concrete. So, but that was about the only thing. Other than I said I've been a full week back at work, so work stuff. But
well, and this weekend it's been raining, so outside.
Yeah, I was out.
Which is good because California, we still need rain.
We're known as the drought state, But yeah, it's been steadily raining since about, I guess, noon yesterday. It was really light yesterday, and then today it's just been pouring since probably about 10 o'clock last night. When Don goes, "Did you turn off the air compressor?" I had to go out and...
I know.
It sits in a little room off our garage, but you have to go outside to get to it. And I'm like, okay, so I'm like bundling up in my pajamas.
Well, this is a big air compressor, so it makes big noise. And if I'm hearing it clear in our bedroom...
I try to insulate it, but yeah, it's a larger size. It's not your little roll-around model.
Than James, so.
But so sometimes when I'm using it, because I was using it to create. And that's another thing I did yesterday was I was making shelters over the feeders for the chickens, because we have these metal feeders that we load up, and then we fill them up like once a week maybe, but there's enough feed in there. But the problem is when it rains, it makes all the feed in the little trough turn into cake. It just like cement.
It makes it like cement.
It's pretty hard. So, because we got covers for the top where the feed goes in, but the little area where the chickens get the feed out of, it gets all caked up. So I actually was out there making little wooden... The dogs are talking. Make little covers over those feeders for the two chicken areas and then the duck area. So I had the air compressor on because I was nailing things up and whatnot, and I forgot to turn it off. And so get the text it was, I guess, about 9 o'clock. Air compressor. I'm like, okay. Fun. Get my jacket on so my pajamas aren't wet. So
I gotta use my new rain boots and actually in the rain.
Yeah, I know. Look at that.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. So nope.
No, not yet.
Farmer. I'm just wanting to get into the coop.
Get her done.
Farmer's Almanac question this week is stitched by Sasha, and she asked, the area where you podcast in. She goes, I know that you have a shipping station nearby. Oh no, I'm pointing to you.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Our shipping station is right over here.
Which there's a table right by bay window.
Scales, boxes, tape.
Yeah.
Accessories.
And she wants to know first, what's this area in our house? This is actually designed for the dining room.
The formal dining room. Yeah, this on the blueprints was the formal dining room. And so had we not started Wolf Farms, there'd probably be a table where we're
because we actually bought the chairs. We found chairs because we really like oak. And finding oak anywhere in California we didn't find them in California.
Yeah, we looked around
in Arizona.
And then here's the other thing is that finding a table the size that we needed.
Yeah.
I was going to make it. And so, but in between the other projects and then turning this into Wolf Farm area, because it's been 4 or 5 years that we've been using this as Wolf Farms area, right?
At least.
Yeah, it's been a while. And so it just has turned into Wolf Farms area. So
yeah, because what you're seeing, the shelving stuff, is what we take to shows, you know, which we haven't done since Fuji, but, and I don't know if we will.
Yeah,
we don't know. So this is actually our setup at a show. So
yeah, so all this, the wooden boxes you see there, that all gets carted into the vehicle, and then the shelving gets put in the back of the truck and
trailer.
Truck trailer. We
have
load
to
it up.
have a trailer because all our stuff's heavy. It's not like yarn that you can compress and.
Yeah, so this is actually our setup at the shows when we go, and so that's what you're seeing. It's convenient to set it here, and we can load it and go. And but yeah, this is actually a formal dining room, so we can sit here and eat while we talk if we wanted to.
No, we can't because that's rude.
So
we don't have enough to share for everybody else.
Fling it towards the camera.
Yeah.
No, so this is our on the floor plan of the house. This is actually formal dining, but in our world, it's Wolf Farms.
Really, how often would you ever use a formal dining room except for
Christmas and Thanksgiving?
Okay.
2 times.
So have it somewhere else.
Or your if you wanted to have your knit get together there too, I guess you can get around. But
yeah.
We actually have our living room actually works out better. It's like a big circle.
It's a great room.
Yeah, it's a great room, but our couch is like rounded, and then we have our whole fireplace hearth wraps around the room, so you actually get everybody in one big circle while they're sitting around and getting.
Yep.
So, anyways, on to
can customers walk in and smell and try all the yummy Wolf Farm products?
More when we're at shows. We don't really. We're more online or at shows. This isn't really. You know, unless they're over for other reasons, they can.
Yeah, I used to have a knit group here every week, and so it was convenient for that too. And we would have other indie dyers set up, like in the foyer and different areas of the house to kind of have
sell yarn, fiber, and whatnot. This is the local.
Freckle face fiber.
Yeah, the local dyers and knitters and whatnot. So. But it was good. We just don't do that anymore. Yeah. Fuji's care and stuff's kind of
number one.
Yeah, taking over, making sure that we get that all taken care of. So extracurricular activities have kind of subsided in the meantime.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go on to the coop.
Finally
into the coop. Talk about some knitting.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. I know Mommy moved.
She's like, what are you doing? She was nice and comfy and napping over there between growling at Dundee.
Well, he was nosing her.
No.
Well, first is my Scrappy Happy blanket, and that's a Shelley King mitered square blanket pattern. And I think these are all angels. A Megara's. She's a pattern designer on Ravelry. Sent me a bunch of minis. And so here's these 3. And I love this one. It reminds me of fall foliage.
Yeah.
It's just so pretty.
Foliage? Foliage.
Foliage?
Yeah.
I would never spell it. Foliage.
I know. You pronounce things so you remember how to spell them.
Fall leaves. Just the leaves.
Sounded funny.
Foliage?
Foliage.
Foliage.
Foliage. Yeah.
And my Archean is
foliage.
Foliage.
I see it's got the shimmer.
Yeah.
The silver shimmer.
So then I had to come back to this side because that whole row was done. And these 3 are actually all one mini skein that she sent, but they were showing
different colors.
The different colors, so I wanted to use all of them. So that was cool. Really fun.
Yeah, because they look like 3 distinct different ones.
I think she's going to you. So, yep. So I'm starting another. Why are you looking at me? You got something on my face?
No, I'm just looking at you.
I got another crumb.
Yeah, have you ever done that to people? Just
no. What was that restaurant they used to have, like down in? Is it Tom's?
I have no idea.
Where you had to used to stand to eat.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about.
down by Panorama City, they used to have a bunch of them, and you drive by, and the people, you got to stand to eat, which is dumb, but, you know, it was a burger place, so you'd go by and go.
Can you tell she's redhead and ornery?
Well, it's so funny, because then you see them, you know, her.
You know, she's bringing this up because this morning at breakfast time I said she had a little crumb on her, you know, she was enjoying breakfast and it got a crumb on her face. I'm like, at least I told you before we're podcasting.
Yeah.
Get
the broccoli
self-conscious now.
So, yep, this is huge. I should record it one of these days.
Yeah, we'll lay it out again, and oh, Dundee will love that.
Oh yeah, so
have to send him outside when we film because he likes knitted blankets, and he likes to unstring them. Yeah.
This is such a mouth dog. So then, years ago, I made my grandma this. It's made out of Walmart bags.
Yeah, recycling.
Yeah, I think I got first place at the fair for that. It's crocheted. Crocheted. So I've got my, this is one blanket I'm doing, a scrappy granny square, and I'm just adding in colors.
Adding a new color and going around.
Yeah, well it's actually, with what I'm doing with these all the ones I did this week? No, I started playing with how I wanted to sew this together, and this is not how I want to sew it together, but I did all, I can't remember if I did these ones. I don't know. I got a whole slew. Oh, there's a whole other one down there. Maybe that was from, oh no, yeah, this is it. I did a bunch, so it's like, did a whole bunch of these.
Well, you knock crochet things out so much quicker than knitting. You make a lot of ground on those.
Yeah. So they're fun. It's just a quick little size.
Getting back into your crochet groove there.
Yeah.
I know going out to your grandmother's and seeing all her crocheted stuff kind of inspired you. So.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
So then, in my Stitch by Sasha bag. This is my Planter's Punch that Therese gifted to me.
Then he just brought out his new toy that I got him yesterday.
The shark, I know. So this is by Thea Coleman. And there's the back, and the front is the same way. Thank you for the toy. And, woo, thought that was falling. About had a heart attack. This is vintage, DK. Barocco vintage DK in the raspberry colorway. And there's my Dicky Doo. So I've done about 2 whole inches this week. Ooh, you guys. But I did separate for the sleeves. I don't know if you can, they're on waste yarn. So, awesome. I guess if I held it this way.
Yeah, it'll make a little more sense. Huh?
Yeah. So, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'm enjoying it when I'm knitting on it.
Now you've tried it on too to see how it's...
Yes, I tried it on this week too.
To see where the arms are fitting and where to close it in.
I'm picky about that, so... But you should be, if you want it to fit good.
If it's for you, you may as well try it as it goes if you can. And that way you know if pretty quickly if something's not fitting right. You can go back and adjust.
Yep. So then... In my other Stitch by Sasha bag, I have Lollipop Yarn in the Hootenanny colorway. I'm just hearing Fuji snoring. I don't know if that's getting picked up. Probably not, but... So I did...
Almost ready to start doing your...
I'm just starting the ribbing.
You're getting close.
So there's the Dicky Doo. This is the groovy pattern on the leg. Not on the foot. So, yeah, that looks really cool on the camera.
Colorful and vibrant.
Yep. So, size 1s. They're fun.
Cool.
That's my TV knitting while we're watching. What are we watching now?
Right now we're watching Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, that's it.
trying to watch that. Jimmy had watched that and said it was good, so we've been watching that series on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I've been spinning. Make sure I do at least 15 minutes a day. And what was this? Where's the card? It's CJ Delights.
Yeah, here's this. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Marino
Mystery.
Mystery, yeah. It's because it was pink and green. So I did this whole bobbin this week. And so now I can ply them together.
Awesome.
So, yep.
Cool. I like the colors. Turn it out good.
So I'm gonna just 2-ply that together. This is in my IROC knit bag. Because it's perfect because it has this and I can just hang it on my wheel. My wheel.
Your
my
wheel.
So is that all I did?
I guess it is.
Yeah.
Well, flying right along.
Yeah.
Wow, you even got the button in your hand. The arena?
In the arena, we have our Hatch and Knit, which is any project you finish, knit, crochet, spinning, weaving, whatever you finish in the month of January, enter it in there. And
you can get a chance to win a $10 Wolf Farm gift certificate.
Yep.
So I guess that about...
I told you it was going to be quick.
Yes, you did. So we still have our Wolf Farm video podcast button. You can get one of those for free if with any paid order at Wolf Farms. Just ask for that in the comment section while you're checking out, and then we'll be happy to send one of those along with your order for you, so you can decorate your knitting bag or your knitting monster. What is?
Yeah, my button monster up there.
Or wherever, decorate the fridge, wherever you want. Well, you put a little magnet on there. Unless we'd start making magnets for your fridge.
Magnets.
Yeah, well, not round ones.
Oh.
Yeah, we do have our little magnets too. I guess we should show those. For those people that shop, they might know about it, but those that haven't, nice little
Why not?
magnet. But anyways, I think that about wraps it up for this podcast. Short and sweet.
So until next time.
Let's get cracking and hatch a knit. Bye.